Midnight Muses back here again. It's been about a week and a half since my last video. Actually, I had a really solid reason why I didn't shoot again after that, and I'm going to talk about that for a second before I get into this week's video, which is my Boxycharm, which I did say I was going to do last week, which I did have every intention of doing because I got it 2 days after I got my Ipsy. But first I want to say, for anyone else out there who got an Ipsy, if you've gotten it yet or whatever, if you got this guy here, the beautiful lip balm with the flower that I was going on about how beautiful it was last week, what I didn't notice is that there's weird, like, I don't know if you can see it, you can see there's a little bit of discoloration going on in there. Do not use this. Do not use this. I got the worst infection that I have ever gotten in my life on my lips. The whole, like, all here and out here, it looked like I turned into a zombie. It was nasty. I actually had to go and get medical treatment for it. It was a horrifyingly bad situation. So if you got the Incredible Lip Quencher, it's pretty. Go ahead and put it on your mantle to look at, but do not use it under any circumstances. Going along with that, I will say I was back and forth with Ipsy about it for a while. They do have excellent customer service. I think also because it was such... it's an easy thing. I had a really bad infection. If you actually look at, anyone who knows me personally, if you look at my Facebook photos from the weekend, because I wasn't taking any photos at all, if you zoom in, you can see how nasty and crusty and gross my lips look in that photo. And at that point, the infection was gone. It was just healing. And it was so bad. So there was no way that I was going to come on camera, review something else. I couldn't put anything on my lips. Yesterday was the first day that I really felt like I could put just my normal lip balm on. So they're still a little bit dry today, but they're feeling better. But that was the worst review experience I've ever had in my life. The only thing that frustrated me with the process was trying to get Ipsy to understand that this was not an allergic reaction. Yes, I do have allergenic skin, but I'm, as I say on here all the time, I make sure to read the ingredients before trying anything because I don't want to have that happen. And I have, like, the lip balm that I used last night has almost all the same ingredients as that lip quencher, which says that there is something wrong with the product itself. It had gone bad. I don't know what, but there was something wrong there. It did take them a few days for them to be like, oh, well, we're sorry you had this allergic reaction. It's like, I didn't have an allergic reaction. I do get allergic reactions actually quite frequently, and I've gotten allergic reactions to other of your products, but I took the fault for that, for trying something that I knew I might get a reaction to and getting so, and then that's fine. That's on me. But if I'm reading something, I know I have no allergy to it, and this happens, that's a problem. But as I said, their customer service is great. We've been emailing back and forth for about a week, coming to terms, and to the point where I got, like, sent up, it's like, you know, you need to let your customers know that there's something wrong with this product. I also watched, it's Alexandra Ryan, I think. She's a YouTuber, and she got the same lip balm in her Ipsy, and she actually noticed right away that it looked a little bit off, and it wouldn't, and said that, you know, she would recommend not trying it, and she wasn't going to try it. Well, from someone who did try it, definitely do not do so. It was horrifying. But anyways, past that, let's go on to this guy here, which I've tried one product out of here because obviously since I haven't been able to wear any makeup, the skincare item, because there's a mask in here. I don't know if there's any other skincare, but there was a mask in here, and I did use that just to, so I could talk about it now, because usually when I unbox it, it's like, oh, I'll try it and let you know. Well, I did try it. I got the Pure Barbie Glitterly Mask. If I can figure out how to add it, I will try and put a picture here. I probably won't be able to, but I'll try. What I will say for this, so it's the Brightening Peel-Off Mask with licorice extract, green tea, vitamin B, and ginseng. Ginseng is like an iffy kind of ingredient for me, but I don't know, it was a peel-off. I didn't have a reaction to this one, so A+. Sometimes I do with ginseng, but I said this is an example of me trying something that I know I might react to and going into it anyway. What I will say is I was actually surprised by how much I liked this. I don't know how much it costs because, as I said, I never go by what they say on here. The American price for this is, I don't even know, it's $26. I'm telling you right now, it's probably double that in Canada. So for the price, I absolutely would not recommend it. It is a good peel-off mask, but you can get a really good peel off mask for not that much money. It is neon pink glitter, and I did not think it was going to work because you add glitter to skincare. There's no need for glitter in skincare, and I still absolutely believe that there's no need for glitter in skincare, but it does have a lot of really good ingredients in it. And I will say this thing pulled out blackheads like, oh my lord. It was like, whoo, look at all of you on there. I didn't even know I had that many. So it did work very well for what it's supposed to do. Is it the best mask I've ever used? No, which is again why I'm saying that. Just because it's not only is it pure, but it's also Barbie with pure, which is going to be an added markup from the usual markup. I would not recommend spending the money, but it's the kind of thing where if it gets gifted to you, go ahead, use the hell out of it. It is great. And for when I post on Instagram for this video, I will absolutely include the photo of me trying out the mask so you can see how neat, because it doesn't look as neon as it is. It is like this darker pink glittery kind of thing. That's what it looks like. It was a lot of fun. It's probably the perfect like girls' night mask kind of thing. All right, so and then from in here, I think the next thing to use before, yes, is the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. As usual, I've just checked ingredients. The only thing that I did open and try was the mask, because that's not something that I usually do on camera, because my editing skills just honestly aren't there. I'm trying. I'm slowly getting better. I really, like, people really, I don't think understand, because I know that I had my cousin say, oh, well, when you go live, let me know. And it's like, I'm not going live. I'm actually spending usually about 3 to 4 hours editing and processing this before it goes on YouTube. And the fact that you think it's live actually makes me feel sad and lets me know that I still have there was actually a seal on this. That's awesome. And lets me know that I still have a very long way to go before my videos are, doing good. But I'm trying. It has the same kind of cap as the Touch and Soul, the water essence. I love that stuff. So let's see. Oh, wow. I don't know if you can see it. It's like really, really pink and sparkly. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Well, that adds like instant illumination. I can see that. And you know what? It doesn't feel greasy at all, which, considering it's a face oil, I was expecting. Wow, holy, is that tacky. I don't know if it's making my face red just because my face gets red from everything, or if it's because it's covered in pink glitter. But it is making my face a little bit red. But as I said, nothing in here that should be giving me a problem. I think it's just me having sensitive skin. But it's definitely a dry oil, which I really appreciate, because I'm back to my usual oily skin. I did have dry skin because I was on some pretty gnarly medication for a while, which I'm not on anymore. It has taken a full 2 years for my skin to get back to normal, which is crazy, but it is. Oh wow, that's so tacky. I wonder how my foundation's gonna sit. I mean, they do say that the tackier, the better it sticks. So we'll see. I'm just gonna put it down my neck a little bit so that we can get a nice, good cover. And it is really illuminating. Like, that's nice. If my skin wasn't so red today, I would walk out the door with my skin like that and be quite happy. Alright, so just gonna throw on, oh my gosh, I have things piled up everywhere. Sorry, I do try to be as organized as I possibly can when I do videos, but sometimes I get distracted. So I'm just gonna use my CoverGirl, the Vitalist Elixir foundation, which, thank you, Raw Beauty Christy, for getting me onto this, because it literally is the exact same as Too Faced, except at a quarter of the price. It has been discontinued, but up here we do have one Walmart that still carries it, so I haven't had to worry about not being able to replace it yet. Not that I've actually even needed to replace it, because a little bit goes so far that it's really lasted. Like, I wear it every single day, and I've really, really not had to, like, I don't even know if it's like a halfway down yet, and I use it every day. But I don't know, it's looking a little dry. Actually, it's almost sucking in the foundation. Just talking about how this foundation really moves around. I don't have to use a lot of it. It's kind of seems to be sucking it in a little bit more than usual. But, I still like it. And again, I have my mirror right here, so when I like look off camera, it's just so I know that, you know, in person, because on camera you always look different than in person. Don't want to have any. I am looking slightly dry in person. On camera, I look my usual. I am a little bit dry in person though, which I'm not loving. But you know what? That's fine. It just means that I need to use maybe a better moisturizer beforehand, which is not a big deal at all. I have tons and tons of moisturizers. Too many moisturizers. No, not too many moisturizers, because I don't want to ever run out of moisturizer. I love it so much. All right, just gonna put on my usual concealer. It's the same ColourPop concealer. I'm still using my summer shade, which is Fair 8, because, you know, I get real tan in summer. Actually, I did get really tan this summer, but I'm already rapidly going back to pale. Like, if I am not out in full heat for hours a day, every single day, my skin is just like, oh, we're done with that now? Okay, let's go back to being pale. So, that's fun. All right. Just quickly blending that out. It's weird, considering this is a matte concealer, I always find that if my skin's looking a little bit crepey, that after I put this on, I just, not only do I feel more awake, because obviously I'm using a slightly lighter skin tone than my shade, but I also find that I don't feel quite as crepey. It's still like matte, but not like, you know? I don't know what that was. Anyways, on to the next thing try. I'm so looking forward to this. I've seen so many people review this and talk about this and the texture and how weird it is, and I've been wanting to try it for so long. So this is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder, which is this guy here. Is it gonna focus? Not really. Okay. I'm so excited to try this. Apparently it feels like you're putting water on your face. So I'm also a little scared of it, but it's actually perfect timing because I've been using my Collab powder for the longest time, and it looks like there's a ton in here. There's not. Like, it's really just like moving from side to side. It is empty. It takes almost 5 minutes now for me to powder my face just because it's so empty. Okay, so it says, keep me closed to keep me cool on it. Okay. Then you lift it up. Oh, it has an actual pull tab, which is nice because most of these things don't have pull tabs. And then I ruined my nail polish right after putting it on, and oh, that powder does look weird. Okay, it's so weird, like when you see things on camera for a long time and then you actually see it in person. And okay, I mean, that feels like a powder. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. So when you first touch it, it feels like a powder, but then when you put it on your hand, it's like, oh, that does actually feel like what? That is the weirdest thing. Well, alrighty, let's jump in and see. I'm just gonna take a. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that feels even okay. That's so weird. I tried to tap it off and it moved a little bit, and it feels like a mist hit me. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I feel like I'm wetting my skin right now. Okay. Like, I don't know if I like, oh, I don't know if I like this at all. I've heard, like, rave reviews. I have heard people say that, like, it makes them feel weird applying it, but that it looks really good. It makes your skin look really, like, dewy and moisturized. Looking here, my skin is starting to look crepey again, so I don't know if maybe I'm just, like, not doing it right. Am I supposed to use, like, a bigger brush, a smaller brush? I mean, I don't know, it's okay. It is a very interesting powder. I'm not using a lot. Like, that little bit that I put on my brush and then I tapped into my cap is very much all that I needed. But that's weird. It definitely didn't move my foundation at all. Everything's still on, but, and it feels dry. I don't know. Okay. So what everyone has been saying about it being the weirdest thing they've ever tried in their whole life, yeah, it is the weirdest thing I've ever tried in my whole life. That I don't know. But I don't have any blush or bronzer, so I will be right back. And well, I can put on my eyeshadow too, I guess. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, so got the rest of my base face stuff on, and actually I was really surprised that it didn't go on patchy, because since the powder makes your skin feel so bad, I really thought that it was going to like be patch city trying to get my bronzer on, which I think also is why I didn't want to do it on camera, just in case I had problems. I could be like, oh, but then I was like, hang on a minute, I should do that on camera, because then if it's patchy, it'd be easier to let you know because I could show you. But it went on perfectly. So this whole weird water thing, it looks good. My skin looks a lot better. I am going to throw on a bit of, do I have a mist? Yes, I do. I'm going to throw on a little bit of the Truffle Therapy by Skin & Co. I love this stuff. It doesn't look like I've used it at all, but I actually use it pretty much every day. Alright, that one kind of hit me hard right in the chin area. I'm going to take my powder brush and lightly go along my face just a little bit so there's no wet spots. Also, I'm sure you've noticed that my hair has drastically changed. It's like navy blue, if you can kind of see it. I love it so much. I do have my extensions very loosely thrown in, like I barely have them blended at all, just because I was talking with my cousin and we were kind of going over like roughly like how long I wanted my hair to be and style it and whatnot, so ignore the horribly blended extensions. I do know how to do them properly. I spent maybe 5 minutes throwing them in today. I just want to know if the colors would blend, or if I would have to use my other extensions and dye them to match this color, which I'm probably going to do anyway, but testing things out. For eyeshadow today, I think I'm going to hop back into the Lit palette that I got. It's the ColourPop Bretman X ColourPop palette that I got. I love this guy. I'm just going to use my Alamar mirror. And I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Have a pretty bright lip sticky thing to try, so I don't want to have crazy colorful eyes that are going to really distract. Well, not distract from that, just I want my focal point today to be my lips. So I'm just doing a single shadow on my lids, going all the way up because I like to have a high blend because I have so much lid space. I do like to bring it up quite high. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of gold, and I got a mascara in my Boxycharm. I did get a pair of lashes too. I will show them to you. I think I'll probably pop them on for my actual anniversary this weekend, and if I do, I will make sure to take a photo, but I honestly don't know where my lash glue is right now, and I also am pretty sure that I need to replace it because I've had it for way too long, just because I used to wear lashes pretty frequently, and then I really just stopped because I don't wear my contacts anymore really unless I'm filming or doing something where I would need to not have my glasses, because I do have transitions. So like when we were doing our engagement photos, which are outside, I wore my contacts, not just because I wanted people to see my eyes, because I love my eyes, but also wearing transitions, we're taking photos outside, I don't want to look like I'm wearing shades. So I'll wear, and I think I did wear lashes that day, I honestly don't remember, but I really don't wear them very often. And then I'm just gonna, oh, by the way, I used macchiato, just this color here, and then I'm gonna just dip into She Got Money, which is just a shimmery gold color, and call that a day because it's really pretty. I do like the brightness of the Colored Rain one that I got a little bit better just because it's like so intense, but because I'm actually not trying to go as intense today, I'm just gonna go with She Got Money. Though the other day I did layer a little bit of the Colored Rain one on top, and it was like, wow, that was so bright. So nice. I enjoyed it very much. Ooh, inner corner highlight. I have to have an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go and use my my favorite. That's been my favorite for a long time, which is from the All I See Is Magic palette. It's the color Treat Yourself and Now and Zen. It's this lighter color here, which I use on my brow bone, and then this one because it looks like pure white, but it is a gold duochrome, and that always, I find, makes my inner corners pop a lot. Whereas the Now and Zen, while it definitely adds a nice sheen, it's not too much. I don't know what just happened with filming there. It paused for a second. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys followed along with that, but I was saying the Now and Zen is great for my brow bone because it's subtle but adds a nice sheen. And then, oh gosh, I already forgot the name of this one. Treat Yourself is a much brighter white gold duochrome, and it really adds that nice brightness to the middle of the eye. Alrighty, gonna throw on a little bit of liner. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna throw my liner and my brows off camera again, just because I can't talk while I do them, and then I don't want you guys sitting in silence for the next 5 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, apparently I wanted to have some bold, really dark brows. I mean, I guess it goes with the hair, so, you know. Good enough. Oh, gosh, these extensions are really starting to look really weird. I think I might just take them out. No. After. Anyways, so I have the last two items in here. I'll show you the one that I'm not going to use today, which is the Lashaholic in Instaglam, which looks like this. The lashes look like this. They are actually quite stunning, to the point where I'm seriously considering using them for my wedding, because they are that beautiful, and these are the first pair of lashes that I've gotten that have been like, okay, that's really special. Like, there's ones that I've been excited to use for something, but it's like, those are like wedding lashes, so there's actually a good chance I might even hold on to them till then, honestly. And then other than that, I did get the Big Ego mascara by Tarte. I was going to open the one that I got in my Ipsy last week, because, as I said, my Better Than Sex, it's getting to be Clump City. It's really not working out very well for me anymore. I'm not enjoying it. But I'm gonna hold on to the other Thrive Cosmetics. I'm gonna hold on to that and open this one. I really actually love Tarte mascara. I've been using them since I was in college, when I did a study on brands that were like, didn't test on animals and that were more natural and stuff, and fell in love with their mascaras from then. So honestly, just more excited to have this one and use this one. This is a Big Ego. It is like, again, I don't know if they have like a Barbie theme going on this month. What is the theme for this month? Because everyone's been kind of, oh yeah, it's like totally Boxycharm. Yeah, that now I understand the neon pink everything. It's very Valley Girl. But let me give this a go, because my eyes look weird with this heavy liner and the heavy brows and no mascara. They suit having lashes, but yeah, I need to get some lash glue. So let's see how these work, because in the picture it's like, this side there's no lashes, and then this side is like the biggest lashes you've ever seen. So we'll see. I'll also see if they smudge or not, and if they do, I'll just let you know in my next video, as per usual, because by the time I do try to do my uploading pretty quickly. If it smudges by the time I'm done doing that, I will throw it in the description. If it doesn't, then hey, fantastic. For me, essentially, if I can go about 3-4 hours before my mascara starts to smudge, I'm pretty happy. I will say it feels kind of almost dry. Like, it's really nice. It separates really, really well. It's not clumping at all, but it's not really doing what I want, which makes me sad, because I do really like Tarte mascara. But I don't know. I mean, it is called a Big Ego. It does definitely, see, to me, this wand looks more like a volumizing wand, but it's thickening them as opposed to, not thickening, it's lengthening them as opposed to thickening them. And I already have long enough lashes. I don't really care about them being longer. Like, really, it's more the thickness. They tend to look quite thin, and I love having like a thicker, like kind of like wispy lash, and this is doing a great job at separating and lengthening them. And I'm getting kind of a wispy look. I think that if I had like really natural makeup, you'd be able to see, but like with the liner on, you can barely even see them. Yeah, it's not my favorite, which makes me sad, especially since now that I've opened it, I will use it until it stops working, because that's what I do. But it's already to the point where I'm going to take my Better Than Sex that's running out and throw that on my upper lashes and just try and get a little bit more volume, because even though it's really getting to be Clump City, I will say, like, the volume that you get from this mascara is fantastic. And yes, technically the L'Oreal is a total dupe for it, but L'Oreal is not cruelty free, so for me this is the route to go. It also does what I just said, where it's, you know, I'm happy with a mascara that doesn't smudge on my lower lashes. And this one, it has started to, especially now that I think it's reaching the end of its days, which, to be honest, is way too soon, because I'm pretty sure that I opened this maybe a month ago, so it definitely shouldn't be. See, look at that. You can already see like how much nicer my upper lashes look. My lower lashes totally fine, and I do want to test that. But for the first while that I had this, it didn't go on my lower or my lower, like down here at all. It's only recently that it started doing that, but I don't like that after a month it started doing that. Anyways, last thing to try, it's just something that I picked up from my friend at her work. It's the NYX Glitter Goals. I don't know if it's a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick, but it's called Bloodstone, and I was like, sweet. I like bloodstones. I actually don't have my ring on right now. Usually the ring that I have on this finger, which I have an arrow from my aunt on here right now, but I usually actually have a bloodstone on that finger. I don't know where I put that. Oh, that's in my car because it got caught on something and I didn't want it to lose it. But I love bloodstones, so the name alone had me. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks cool. So it's like, on camera, you're seeing more of like the glitter coming through, but it is very, very red with just a kind of pink glitter in it. So let's give it a go. Okay, and it looks purple on. That's the weirdest thing. Really purple. Okay. Uh-huh. It's gonna be so hard trying to find my lip line because I have no pigment in my lips. Hide the crusty lips. Alright, I will say I don't know how I feel about this. I am starting to like it more and more as it dries down. It was really easy to get. I like ever so slightly overline my lips just because they're not quite even, but not much. But it feels good. It feels like it's drying down really fast. I think my issue is I don't like the choice of glitter in the color of the lipstick, just because it's a very like deep crimson, like what you would expect from a name from Bloodstone, and well, actually almost an orangey crimson, and then it has like purple and bright pink glitter in it, and I think the colors are just kind of not working very well. Like, I think if it just had pink glitter, pink you could kind of work in there with the orange, but then you also have the purple, and that's kind of fighting the orange tone of the red. So it looks a little bit weird. It's like from one way it looks very kind of orangey. I'm not out of focus, sorry. From one way it looks very kind of like that orangey, crimsony, like beautiful, like deep red, and then it's like, oh, purple glitter is just flying at you. Wow, that's like instant dry, no transfer. That part I do like. Take this out. It's hard to have a headband in when you have extensions in. Yeah, these extensions have got to come out of my hair. I'm gonna be that person that's like, sorry, Not happening. Not working. Not right now. Later. We were just testing them out anyway. We don't need them in. I wanted to keep them in because it's always fun to surprise Sean with magically long hair. And he always gets so surprised. I remember the last time that I dyed my hair dark and I put the extensions in. And I did them on my... I didn't even clip this one in properly. And I remember I didn't... No, I did. When I dyed my hair that dark purple color, I had the extensions in. And I had them on my video as well. And I picked him up that night. And he's like, oh, wow, your hair grew so fast. That's so cool. And it's like, no, that's just my fake hair. But anyways, I'm getting called from downstairs, so before somebody pops up here and opens the door and disrupts everything, and by somebody I mean my mom, who I love very much and probably just needs some help cleaning outside, so I'll go and do that with her. There we go. Now you can see the color too. It's so pretty. I like it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching again. Boxycharm was pretty stellar this month. I haven't had a eyeshadow palette in there in a while, but you know what? I'm okay because they have given me so many amazing eyeshadow palettes that really and truly at this point in time, it's kind of like go back and forth between all of them, and I'm never going to run through them. So I've kind of been enjoying having a little bit more skincare and other makeup items. And as I said, it was perfect timing. Like literally like the day that I ran out of powder, they gave me a powder, so it's perfect. I've been really, really enjoying it. I loved this box. I'm so looking forward to it. I honestly might actually hold on to these for my wedding because they are that beautiful. They're just exactly what I want. They're wispy, they're long without being too long, they're full but not like that super fake full. I'm in love with them. I know I'm not wearing them in this video, but hey, I got a reason. But oh my gosh, my shirt keeps moving. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you like this video, please hit like, and if you want to see more from me, assuming that I don't get another crazy infection from trying the things that I just tried today, I will be back at the beginning of next week. I'm not going to be here Monday because that is my anniversary. I am taking that day to just spend it with Sean. I might try and shoot a video with him on the weekend, but my Monday upload is definitely not going to happen. I probably won't upload until Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'll have another one that'll be either Thursday or Friday. So you're gonna get two probably back-to-back videos next week. Again, as I said, assuming that nothing crazy happens with what I'm trying here. But yeah, hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. All right.